Hello everyone, this is Cheryl and welcome back to Meta Tarot Readings. I am back with the first of the element signs, and I am going to begin with the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So if you are those particular sun signs or have placements in your own charts in those signs, then this is the reading for you. The cards have already been blessed and cleared. I've said the appropriate prayers for myself. So let's get right into the messages. I decided to start the water sign reading with the Magic of the Unicorn Oracle cards. So let's pull a couple cards from Spirit on behalf of the unicorns to see what they have to say. What messages do you have for our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? Beautiful. What messages do you have, Spirit, for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? What messages do you have for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the very first card that asks to be shown, I'm just taking off my glasses here. The very first card that asks to be shown is number 27, 2 and 7. This is the Ascension Flames. And just underneath it, it says merge with light, ignite the keys and codes. So right away, water signs, I know that some of you are going through an ascension period. You might be feeling drained of energy, you might even be having frequent headaches, or you might just be feeling more naturally attuned to the energies that are around you, to the people that are around you. But this card tells me that water signs are definitely in a place of ascension right now. You are changing, you are morphing in order to meet these new, wow, this is big, in order to meet these new DNA genetic requirements. So some of you are shifting into a higher vibration, a higher frequency. I can literally feel my voice almost rising as I'm saying this, because some of you are definitely igniting your personal keys and access codes to those higher realms, to those higher energetic realms. Wow, I went to put it down, but they also wanted to, you see the tip of light, that pinpoint of light at the tip of this unicorn's horn? I'm hearing that some of you have made the connection or are on your way to making that connection to the higher realms. Some of you are already walking between worlds. So if you are a water sign and this is resonating with you, again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, some of you are connecting to your higher self, your higher levels. You're igniting your personal keys and codes. You're going through the process. You are ascending. Spirit, through the unicorns, they're also encouraging you to continue to open your heart. Number 9. I always see 9 as the triple 3. It's triple luck for me. And the card says to love yourself. But in loving yourself, to also dare to be vulnerable. Through this process that you're experiencing, this process of ascension, of understanding, of maybe connecting more deeply on an intuitive level, you're being encouraged to keep your heart open, to remain vulnerable. And when I say to remain vulnerable, I want to make it clear, it's not vulnerable as if, you know, allow yourself, be open to being hurt. Be open to feeling pain. That's not what that suggests at all. When we say be open to vulnerable, we're saying trust. Be open to trusting. Be open to having faith that what it is that you are seeking, what it is that you are evolving towards is happening for your highest good, is in your highest good. and to maintain that sense of optimism, to keep your heart open to the unlimited, I'm hearing the unlimited potential that is available to you. So again, I'm feeling a very, very high frequency, a very, very high vibration when I'm holding this card. And when I'm holding them both together, it's almost as if I want to lift off my seat, literally. I feel that some of you are in a deep stage of positive transformation. Some of you are clearly ascending and are reaching, and some of you are actually walking in those higher realms. You've made the connection, right? You found that point of light, and spirit, again, through the voice of the unicorns, is encouraging you. Keep your heart open. Remain vulnerable, meaning, stay open to trusting. Keep the faith. The next card is number 34, the Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. I think in conjunction with these two messages, it's very clear that the more that you continue to ascend, the more that you continue to open your heart, to be vulnerable, to trust. I'm hearing that so clearly, and it feels so important that during your personal journey, water signs, if you are resonating with this so far, continue to trust, because you are opening your third eye, right? That cosmic pearl. You're opening yourself to the higher realms. And again, some of you are already walking in this realm. Some of you are already making the journey, right? Which is why you're being encouraged to keep your heart open, to keep trusting the process, to keep that faith, because you are opening your intuition. You are enhancing your awareness. For some of you, you may very well be at the gateways of heaven, about to consort with the angels directly, one-on-one. So whatever healing work it is that you've been doing for yourself, however it is that you have been expanding your vibration in a positive way, right? Allowing yourself to move through your journey, and we know that the journey isn't easy, right? The journey absolutely comes with highs and with lows. But it's about the choices that we make within that journey and the lessons that we choose to take away from it. That's what determines our ascension. That's what determines, our evolution. And it appears, that most of the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they're understanding this. And a lot of them have reached that star. They found their piece of heaven. They're being encouraged. You are being encouraged, General Collective, to keep your heart open, because your third eye is expanding. So really trusting your intuition as well, right? Hearing that knowing voice inside of you, and knowing that it's the right voice, it's your higher self, your connection to Spirit, God, the Goddess, whatever it is. Wherever you find your love, your light, your peace, your healing, this is what you are currently opening to. I think that's a beautiful start to the reading for the water signs. Let's see. I'm going to put this back just so I can give it a good shuffle. Let's see what the tarot has to say for our water signs today. What messages, Spirit, do you have for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? What messages do you have for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio today? What messages do you have for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces today? What messages do you have for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces today? What messages do you have for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces today? Beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man, and this is the card of Pisces, right? So, you know, in accordance with the opening oracle cards, it does appear, well, no, the energy is confirming that a lot of you have found a new perspective, have been enlightened. I'm going to keep it feels as if on all levels. There is no specific area. So this seems to be across the board, whether it's in personal relationships, your professional careers, your families, your homes. There has been some kind of blanket enlightenment surrounding your existence, surrounding your place within it, that I'm going to say again, Spirit is saying very strongly, it is a part of your ascension journey. So whatever it is that you're moving through right now, water signs, however difficult some of you might feel that this journey is an important stage of your ascension, of opening up into that cosmic pearl, connecting to your higher self, your intuition, so that you are able to make the correct choices as to guiding your soul into your authentic self, to becoming your authentic self. It seems some of you may have been caught up in some illusions. Yeah, it seems like some of you may have been caught up in some illusions, but it does feel as if you've broken through that. You've broken through that, and when I, asked for tarot to provide more information on what the water signs needed to know, the first card was the Two of Cups. So I feel this enlightenment has been surrounding relationships. And again, it doesn't have to be intimate sexual relationships or lovers relationships. This can be in terms of twin flames, in terms of soulmates, maybe parental connections, connections between children, as well as with adults. It can be connections between work colleagues, right? I feel that this is relationships overall, and what relationships mean to you. The substance, I'm hearing the substance of relationships. I feel that you've been made to go back and look at some of the decisions that you've made. And for some of you, these decisions have definitely enlightened you, have brought you into a new awareness about who it is that you are, your own personal expectations, water signs, and maybe some of the things that you've allowed yourself to be a part of, experience, or maybe even to do, I'm hearing, that has shifted you into a new place of being. In line with the Open Your Heart card, out came the Empress. So I feel that some of you, and again, you can switch the genders as it resonates, because men can also embody the energy of the Empress. But I do feel that a lot of you are in your Empress mode, water signs. You have come to a complete awareness of self by simply opening your heart and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, so you could have those experiences that Spirit offered you, right? Those experiences that might have felt like really hard lessons, I'm hearing, because I'm being drawn to the heart, which, as you can see, is depicted here as a shield. Some of you had to shield your heart. In opening your heart and allowing yourself to be vulnerable and just trusting your own process of healing, some of you had to learn how to shield your heart. But I'm hearing that this has served you well, because it's brought you into this Empress state. It's allowed you to see who is on your side, who and where your time and energy should go or be spent. So I really am feeling this right now, that even though this is the Empress card, and the Empress is represented by the sign of Libra, so maybe you're a Libra, well, not a Libra, because this is a water sign reading. Maybe you have Libra somewhere in your chart, right? Or maybe the person that you're dealing with or resonating with as a water sign, maybe they're a Libra. These Libras are also supposed to bring balance, but I feel here that through your own process of healing, water signs, where you were made to open your heart and to become vulnerable, male or female, you found the Empress inside of yourself. And I'm feeling that a lot of you are living out of your Empress energy. You're living out of your heart center. Look at how the sun is radiating behind her. I feel like if people are around you, particularly if you have children, like they feel that Empress love. Anyone who is in the Empress energy vibe feels that love, feels that energy. And again, you know, I do feel it's because you're also in this process of ascension. You're igniting your own codes. You're activating your own higher DNA. You're connecting with Source. You're connecting with Spirit. You're healing whatever wounds were in your connections. Again, I feel it's just connections on all levels, right? But you're healing those wounds, and you know, you're trusting the process. You're healing your heart by opening your heart, by being, oh, look at this. They wanted me to show you this. You see, look how this woman who's in this process of healing is opening her heart. She's letting it all go. She's trusting. And how the unicorn's light is touching the heart center and transmuting that energy, right? Look how this energy is being grounded, but at the same time it's also being healed. Establishing, oh, this is beautiful. Again, establishing that personal connection to Source, right? So through opening your heart, through grounding that energy and healing, you're simultaneously establishing and deepening your connection to Source, your connection to Spirit, to love, to light. You are being and living the Empress energy. You are living 1722 on the clock. You're living out loud. You're living your light, your love out loud. Now they're telling me, water signs, there is some type of restriction. There is some type of mental block, because when we see the swords, again, we know that this is intellect. This is the mental faculties, right? So some of you water signs are still feeling stuck in your head. Maybe over a situation, maybe over a person, a circumstance. Whatever it is, you know, Spirit, again, is saying, trust, right? The only way to allow yourself to heal whatever it is that is still affecting you, I'm being told still affecting you very strongly on a mental level, is to do exactly as you have been doing. You know, if you are that water sign that has been doing the work. And that is just to continue to open your heart, to continue to allow yourself to be vulnerable so that you can heal this wound through continuing to open that third eye, to trusting your connection to yourself, to Source, to take you out of this Eight of Swords mindset. There's some of you, it appears that some of you are stuck mentally on something. And again, they're showing me the Hanged Man, the sign of Pisces. You're being encouraged to take a new perspective over the situation, to take a new perspective over whatever it is, water signs, that has you stuck on this stage of your journey. Can you please clarify what the Eight of Swords means for our water signs in this reading? Look at this. Wow. It's the Hanged Man again. See, I can't make this up. It's the Hanged Man again. Whatever it is that you are stuck on in your mind that is preventing you, 1944 on the clock. Wow. The angels and the unicorns are really speaking to you, water signs, through this reading. You are being encouraged to let it go. You have to seek a new perspective on whatever it is that has you stuck in your mind, that is fully preventing you from opening your own cosmic gate, from advancing even further into your destination, into the road that you're so very clearly on. You know, I'm hearing meditate. I'm hearing meditate. Maybe some of you need to meditate in order to let it, you know, whatever it was, or maybe still is, it does feel painful. It does feel painful, which is why it's manifesting itself here as the Eight of Swords. And it could maybe be even a reluctant truth or understanding that you're being forced or made to take. And that's interesting. It's something that maybe you're reluctant to accept about a situation, a circumstance, maybe a person that you were involved in. But Spirit's saying you need to take a new perspective on this. You need to come to a new understanding of the situation so that you're able to let go, so that you're able to expand your psychic gifts. Because whatever it is that you're struggling with to release, is preventing you from moving into the next stage of your journey. It's preventing you from fully merging with your light. So however that resonates with you, water signs, you know, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And again, if that's not your sun sign, maybe it's your moon placement. Maybe you carry those signs in some aspects of your charts. I'm hearing and I'm even feeling in my body like a lot of you have been doing the work. A lot of you have been doing the work. And again, you know, Spirit's acknowledging it has been painful, because it's about the people, the bonds, the relationships that you thought that you knew. But you continue to open your heart. You know, Spirit's encouraging you to continue to press forward, to continue to love yourself, and to continue to live out of this Empress energy that you've cultivated. And I'm feeling that maybe you don't even have to shield your heart as much. It's okay in this Empress energy, in this Empress mode, to continue to open your heart out, to let go of whatever it is that has you trapped or stuck in your mind, to find a new perspective. Maybe it's something that you need to forgive, maybe with yourself, a person that you're dealing with, or a situation. But Spirit's saying, find your healing. Maybe you're a Pisces that feels stuck in their mind mentally over something that maybe you did or was done to you, maybe something that you participated in or knew of. Whatever the situation is, Spirit's saying you have to take a new perspective on this. And I'm hearing you've got to find your truth, the truth in this, in order for you to let it go. Because it is preventing you from fully unlocking the gifts that Spirit, the Divine, has for you. It's part of your evolution, it's part of your ascension, it's part of your journey, water signs. I feel that that's the major point the Spirit's trying to say, and it's something that cannot be avoided. It's a stage in the journey of your life that you do have to take. I do feel that, while I'm being guided to leave it there, that for those that needed this message, you know, you understand what this is all about. You understand what this is all about. So I'm going to send you all the love and light during your journey. Wishing you the best. Namaste.